Welcome back once again to Business Mornings. Let's get you a quick update on the markets, which are again trading in the positive territory at about 21,964, up 44.38 points in trade. The markets also, just let me tell you, had touched that crucial psychological 22,000 level also a short while ago. Not able to sustain on that level, but inching very close to that once again. And we'll try and find out how crucial that psychological 22K level is for the markets today. But again, trading in the positive territory. We saw minor corrections earlier on when the markets opened, even the pre-opening, but it's once again in the green. Okay, let's go across to our guest in Mumbai. Mr. Harshvardhan Rungta is joining us from the Mumbai studio. Let's talk to him about these levels. Mr. Rungta, the market touched the 22K level in trade, but trading in the green, but not able to sustain that level. How important or crucial do you think that psychological 22K level is for the markets at this point?
Well, Priyanka, we have discussed this, that at the time when we are at 22,000, it's almost the same level in absolute terms with what it was in 2008. Now, from a retail investor perspective, 22,000 is definitely a very encouraging figure. From the valuation parts, we may not see a lot of difference, but yes, we have reached in that context the same levels and from which we fell in 2008. Now, so considering this scenario wherein we are at 22,000, what should a retail investor do? We are talking about stock specific, we're talking about selection of stocks, we're talking about the macro levels, the GDP numbers, we're talking about CAD. But what about the retail investor when he wants to go and invest? I would suggest look at the Sensex as a whole. Sensex comprises of 30 companies representing virtually all the sectors in the economy. It has a particular weightage depending on the liquidity that is available, that it is trading at, and it is a large cap. All the companies which are part of the Sensex are 10,000 crores and above in market capitalization. So if a person is not, confused with which stock to pick up, I would suggest simply invest in the Sensex as a whole, as a basket. You get a basket of 30 companies, and if the Sensex has gone up from, we've seen that it has gone up about 11.25% in last 1 year. If you were invested in the Sensex, you would have got 11.25%. Some stocks have moved out, some stocks have come in. It doesn't affect the retail investor because you are getting your returns which the Sensex is reflecting. So my suggestion, yes, psychologically we are at 22,000. There is a very high possibility that after a stable government comes in, we see policy paralysis going away. We see coal mines opening up. The infrastructure sector is starting to perform. The budgetary allocations towards infrastructure sector is healthy, and we see those implementation of those infrastructure projects. You will see another increase by end of December. I think you should see another 10 to 15% rise from here. How do you directly, and you will participate?
Sure, Mr. Rungta, you told us how we should participate in the rally that the Sensex is seeing, but let's talk about, these were the large caps that we talk about. What about the mid cap and the small cap space? Do you think the lag we're seeing there not rising as well as the Sensex, that's also a cause of worry at this point?
Yes, in fact, Priyanka, we will see that if the large cap of the Sensex has gone up, we've seen the mid cap and the small cap is underperformed. In fact, it has gone negative growth. We've seen a negative growth in the mid cap and the small cap sector. Now, that is primarily because of two reasons. One is that the mid and the small cap companies are more vulnerable to economic slowdowns. The dominance that they have over their own sector or the space is very limited when they compare to large cap companies. However, having said that, there is a huge potential. If we see those economic and the political scenarios improving, the first benefits who will be able to take this would be small and mid cap companies. The challenge here again lies, how do you identify those mid and small cap companies? So again, the question we come down to, which are those good mid cap companies, which are those good small cap companies that one should pick up is a challenge. Yes, but overall as an indices, if you ask me, mid and small cap companies will see certain amount of growth. It will be more volatile. You could see higher increases or higher decreases, but that's a call that probably you would take if you're investing into a mid or a small cap.
All right, Mr. Rungta, thanks so much for joining us and sharing your views on the markets with us. So, Ajay, very importantly, talking about how the mid cap and the small cap space have actually underperformed at the Sensex and the Nifty have performed. So it's very important to see how that's going to work out in the near future.